be a freshman at Aubrey High School. In college, I have chosen to study in criminal justice at Florida State University. This afternoon, I am briefly going to talk about drug abuse. In many societies, people try to reach different goals or to feel in different ways. To achieve these objectives, people use several stimulants, among which drugs. Drugs are prescribed by physicians to cure sickness, but people also use drugs on their own to increase their self-esteem. The use of drugs can be beneficial when consumed in the correct way. It also can be destructive when the drug is not used according to the physician's prescription or direction, or when drugs are used according to the will of the person. When people don't use drugs in the correct way, the consumption leads to a drug abuse. Drug abuse can be understood as the excessive use and consumption of drug and leads people to destruct their own life, to become a marginal person in the society, and to become a criminal. First, drug abuse leads people to destruct their own life, to comfort themselves, or to take away their worries. Teenagers, young adults, and adults has used harmful drugs. Using drugs has a very huge impact on a person's life. For example, there are a lot of causes and effects associated with the excessive use of drugs. Drug users become sick, have bad behavior in school, and do wrong all the time, and soon become unsuccessful. They may even drop out of school, or frequent consumption of drugs becomes then a priority in their life instead of their responsibilities. Once someone becomes addicted to drugs, it's very hard for him or her to stop. Drug abuse damages the brain, and it will definitely be hard to maintain good choices in life. Secondly, the excessive use of drugs contributes to becoming a marginal person in the society. Using drugs changes a person's inner state and outer state, because using drugs makes the person act different from how he or she usually acts. As teenagers, young adults, and adults begin to increase their time in drugs, they become more of a threat to the society. For example, people don't start noticing them as how they used to. They start noticing them as a fool, an unworthy person, presenting a wrong impression of themselves to their neighborhood. Furthermore, drug abuse leads to becoming a criminal. Hearing the word drug abuse brings sadness, lies, needless pain, and discomfort in families, sorrows, and more. Drugs make its consumers more into a different person. They begin to see their families in a different way. It makes them steal and do wrong to their loved ones or people around them. As they keep doing drugs and wrong choices, the trust they had with their family and friends begin to fade, and they become criminals in the eyes of the people around them. We've heard so many devastating news from the phrase drug abuse. We've lost so many wonderful brothers, sisters, cousins, aunts, and uncles, moms and dads, but the main person you lose the most is you, the person that is using this horrible abuse. However, the lure of drugs, it can be fought by saying no, being careful about the people we hang around, and what we children of God have been told not to do will help us. We need to be aware of the effects of drugs and what needs to be done about it. Being part of a situation of someone you truly care about doing drugs is the worst thing that could ever happen. We've lost so many precious souls on this earth due to this tragic experience. I speak for me and all the people I choose to be around. We choose to say no to drugs.